Mama, why can't I go inside the church? 7-year-old Kalis whispered, her tiny fingers clutching her father's hand. Riker's face tightened as he glanced at Arden standing hesitantly outside. Arden's chest ached. She had waited years to see her daughter on this special day. Because sometimes adults make very harsh choices, sweetheart, she murmured softly to herself, wishing she could be there with her little girl. The grand chapel doors loomed tall and imposing. Sable Thorne, Riker's mother, stepped forward, her eyes cold. Arden, you may not enter. This is our family ceremony, and you have no place here, she declared sharply. Arden's knees trembled, but she held her chin high. Please, I just want to see Kalis for a few moments. It's her baptism, her special day, she pleaded. Corbin Thorne adjusted his tie, frowning. She is not welcome. The child lives with her father. You must respect that, he said, though a flicker of doubt crossed his eyes. Kalis, standing nervously by Riker, looked up. Mama, did I do something wrong? She whispered, her small voice trembling. Arden pressed her hand to her chest. No, my love, you have done nothing wrong. Their rules do not reflect your worth. The cobblestone courtyard felt heavy with tension. Riker shifted uncomfortably, torn between his family's strictness and seeing his ex-wife's pain. 3 years ago, Arden had been his devoted wife, but his reckless gambling and poor decisions ended their marriage. Now Kalis lived with him and his family, but he often wondered if he had done the right thing. Please, she is still your mother. She deserves to see her daughter, Arden begged, her voice quivering. Sable laughed coldly. That woman left her child behind. She has no right here, she snapped. Arden swallowed the sting, shielding her heart as her daughter's eyes filled with confusion. From a distance, the sound of polished shoes echoed. Everett Hawthorne, a tall man in his mid-40s, approached with calm authority. He had lost his own daughter years ago, and seeing Kalis stirred a deep protective instinct. He had been watching discreetly, knowing he could help without escalating the family's tensions. Excuse me, is there a problem here? Everett asked, his voice firm yet kind. Blaze Thorne stepped forward, his arrogance sharp. This does not concern you, stranger. Move along, he barked. Everett knelt beside Kalis, offering a gentle handkerchief. Every child deserves love, acceptance, and the chance to be seen, he said softly. What is your name, little princess? Kalis, she whispered, clutching her father's hand. And this brave woman is my mama, right? Everett smiled warmly. Yes, and you both have courage stronger than any cold words. Turning to Riker, Everett said firmly but reasonably, your daughter should never be caught between adult disputes. I can help negotiate a solution that allows both parents to share her life while protecting her from unnecessary cruelty. Riker's face paled, realizing the truth in Everett's words. Everett offered Arden his arm. Would you honor me by entering the chapel first? Kalis deserves to witness her baptism surrounded by love, not fear or hostility. Reluctantly, Sable and Corbin allowed it. Inside, the priest recognized Everett from community work. Mr. Hawthorne, what an honor! Everett nodded. Father, may I introduce my family? Arden's eyes widened. This is Arden, whom I consider my daughter in spirit, and this is Kalis, my granddaughter at heart. During the baptism, Everett whispered to Arden, I lost my own child at birth, and seeing both of you reminds me that family is defined by love, not blood alone. Tears streamed down Arden's face, mingling relief with grief. Afterwards, Everett addressed Riker calmly. "We will arrange a fair custody and visitation plan, allowing Kalis to spend time with both parents. She deserves security and love from everyone who cares for her." Riker's shoulders sagged, realizing the years of pride and stubbornness had almost cost him his daughter's happiness. Everett then turned to Arden. "I run an educational foundation, and someone with your talent and compassion would be invaluable. The position includes a safe home for Kalis and long-term educational support." Arden's lips trembled as hope returned, a feeling she hadn't felt in years. Kalis tugged Everett's sleeve. "Are you our guardian angel now?" she asked, eyes wide with innocence. Everett chuckled softly. "Sometimes angels wear suits instead of wings, Princess." Arden's voice broke. "Thank you for seeing our worth when others could not." Everett's eyes gleamed. "Worth is never determined by others' narrow vision. Remember that always." Walking out of the chapel together, Riker watched from afar, regret replacing pride. Kalis skipped happily between her mother and Everett. "Mama, does this mean we can be a family again?" Arden smiled through tears. "Family never left our hearts, sweetie. Love always finds a way." Everett looked at the sunlight breaking through clouds. "True family is built on love, not obligations. Love will heal the wounds that life leaves behind." Finally, he added steady and kind. "Life will test you, challenge you, and sometimes break you. But those who hold courage, hope, and love in their hearts will always find their way back to the light."